2023 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day. We're here at the beautiful Red Rock Resort. I want to thank our sponsors, New World Graphics, Friends Don't Let Friends Wear Blank T-shirts, and Black and Blue Diner. Black and Blue Diner on Decatur Boulevard is bringing the New York Diner experience to Las Vegas. The next team with us, the Matter East Academy. We're joined by Coach Tyler Tubiasasopo, linebacker Brian Fowler, and receiver Micah Hill. Coach, I know this is your first year stepping into the role. What brought you to Matter East? What appealed to you about the program?
Well, I've been with the Matter program for the last 7 years. We just recently came back from Seattle. I was with them when we were building up the program, so it's great to be back. Just seeing it through and finishing up with these guys. I've been with these guys since they were in middle school, and seeing them all the way through to their senior year is something special that we want to be a part of.
Brian, what are some of the goals this year when you guys take the field?
Well, last season wasn't the best, but I think we were pretty good.
Micah, in what ways have you seen the team improve since last year, since Brian did the profile of it?
We're more disciplined, I can tell you that. Like, since we're underdog, we have to work hard.
Coach, what do you think when you hear that mentality? You said you've known these guys since middle school. How have you seen them progress in this, core players grow up?
A lot happens in a year. It's been a lot of fun to see, where they've been in the last year, and they've grown a ton. They've done a lot of great things. I'm really excited to see, how it turns in on the field in the fall. Just everything from some of the small showing up on time is important. And being there and doing the right things and just doing everything that we were asking them to do as student athletes. And we do ask a lot of them, and they've been answering the bell, and it's been really cool to see them come right back. And so picking up where we left off, from a year ago has been something special to see that we haven't been any drop off, and we just want to translate it into some wins in the fall.
What about on the field, taking over the head coaching race? Is it going to look any different? Is it going to be similar to what you guys have done in the past?
Very similar. Our offensive coordinator and co-coach is John Manga. He's done a great job, coming over and implementing a lot of the things that we want to do offensively. We brought down our coaches that came up with me to Seattle. They came right back. And so, just trying to instill those things again and get it going again. In the 3A division, it's very competitive. Slam is in our division, and they're the cream of the crop right now, and they've done very well for themselves. And so we're just trying to follow that blueprint as best we can and, see if we can duplicate some of their success.
Micah, you're the offensive guy up there, so what are some of those things you're looking to accomplish on offense that Coach alluded to?
To be honest, we really like spreading the balls. So I really believe we can looking at big teams.
Sure, and then Brian, give us the defensive report. How are you guys doing on that side of the ball?
I think defensively we've always been strong, but we definitely want to have a really strong defensive season. We want to, right away, if we have to start on defense, turnovers, 4-count stops. We really want to do that.
Coach mentioned being in the 3A. I know it looks like it's going to be a competitive group of teams. You do have some that stand out like Slam, but what's it mean being in 3A when you look at the schedule? Are you fired up for some of those games?
Yeah, we're really fired up, and even on our schedule it says beat Slam, so that's what we want to do.
You guys are kind of a new school in Slam too, at least in the 3A. Is that kind of a budding rivalry? It sounds like to me. Is that a level you guys are trying to get to sort of rivalry?
Yeah, it's competitive every time we play, so it's kind of a rivalry.
Yeah,
always tension.
I know I keep asking you to respond to these guys, Coach, but is that nice? I mean, like you said, they're the cream of the crop. Is it nice that you have kids that want to measure themselves against the best?
Oh, 100%. I mean, we don't want to measure ourselves against the worst. I mean, last year it didn't work out very well for us, and so we want to make sure that we're progressing every year. But between us and Slam, being in the charter school world, I mean, they're the ones they're the standard, and they're the ones that we want to get to. We want to take care of, and so I mean, for them, they're guys that we have great respect for. They have guys that have done the right things, that have moved on and done a lot of the things that we want to accomplish. And so I mean, we don't copycat them at all, but at the same time, we do have a lot of respect for them and what they do, and we want to make sure that we emulate that, because being in the charter school world is a lot different than being in CCSD, and we want to show that we belong just as much as any other school in the conference.
All right, well, that was Matter East here at Red Rock Resort. progressing every year, maybe a budding rivalry to come. We'll keep our eyes on the Knights for this upcoming season. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
How do you feel?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.